Rami Malek's limits have been stretched and challenged in everything from television guest appearances to center stage films. Welcome back to our channel, Enchant Films, and today we're going to discuss what Rami Malek has said about some of his main performances. Number 7. How Rami Malek felt about playing Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. There's no doubt that Rami Malek's portrayal of Queen icon Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody was one of his most memorable roles. He was astounded and a little afraid that this opportunity had been extended to him, and he described his thought process when he accepted the role. Kind of like a pistol to the head. What are you going to do? And I like to think that if it comes down to a fight or flight situation, I'll fight. The most terrifying undertakings I've chosen to pursue in my life have proven to be the most meaningful and rewarding, and this has shown to be a strong defense of that equation. Number 6. Rami Malek on his role in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian. Malek was cast as Achmenron in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, but his journey from audition to final edit was difficult. Despite working beside the Hollywood elite, he never felt completely at ease in his role. For starters, he was confident that he was only cast as the character because of his Egyptian ancestry. Second, he informs us that Fox was concerned about my interpretation and was considering recasting. Perhaps I'd been watching too much Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 5. Rami Malek on starring in Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot was one of Malek's longest-running roles, with the actor playing the eponymous character for 4 seasons. For Rami, being in this TV drama was a life-changing experience, and he was at a loss for words when asked to convey how incredible the experience had been for him. It's been a fantastic period in my life. I'm not sure how you can adequately express what's happened, but it's incredible. Number 4. Rami Malek on portraying a Bond villain in No Time to Die. One of his most recent leading appearances was as a Bond villain in No Time to Die, the latest James Bond film. Rami Malek realized that in order to play a horrible guy, he needed to approach the character in a novel way. But there's something so dark, terrible, and sinister about him that I simply had to distance myself from him and just create something interesting to offer to Daniel and 007, he said of his portrayal. Number 3. Rami Malek on Doolittle and working with Robert Downey Jr. Rami was hired as a crucial voice actor in the production of the newest Dr. Doolittle version, which was released in 2020. He played Chi-Chi, the main character's faithful gorilla sidekick in Doolittle. He was actually offered the role at the insistence of Robert Downey Jr., which is why he expressed his confusion. I couldn't believe Robert Downey Jr. was there. For a split second, I received the email from Robert and thought to myself, okay, somebody's playing tricks on me. Then they kept coming and they were hilarious. RDJ desired Malek's presence, which Rami gladly welcomed. Number 2. How Rami Malek felt working on Buster's Malheart. Buster's Malheart was a mystery drama that pushed Rami Malek's acting abilities by putting him in a new role that required him to play multiple characters on screen. During the filming of this film, he had a self-discovery, which he shared with his followers in an interview. I have a commitment and a duty to the characters I play on stage and in films that I don't assign to myself, and that is to be as present as I am. Acting is a way for me to compensate for my own personal shortcomings in life. Number 1. What Rami Malek thought about acting in Twilight. Malek's first major part was in the Twilight film franchise, which he openly expressed dissatisfaction with. He only appeared in one of the films, the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2, and stated that it was more than enough for him. When my agent mentioned Twilight, I said, not my cup of tea. When I first received the position, I remember being ecstatic and thought it was fantastic. I wanted to be a part of something momentous in some manner. Now that I've done it, I'm glad I did it. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Are you a fan of Rami Malek? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.